Hello everyone, welcome back to another Sunday video. Now recently I've been seeing a lot of dashboards on my crypto Twitter on DEXs on Ink, right? And most of these DEXs are just Uni V2 swaps, and all of the dashboards that I see, not to single anyone out because everyone did horribly, all dashboards I see all use the wrong methods to essentially count the volume of DEXs, right? I'm just going through some examples here, but I removed the person's name, obviously. But I just want to tell you why this is wrong and how to actually decode it correctly. So this person uses event logs, which is what we should use, but then joins with token transfers, and this assumes that all token transfers within an event log that has the right topic are swaps. Well, first of all, this topic is a generic topic for all swaps, so it doesn't matter if Uni V2 or Uni V2 forks, this particular topic would filter for all, right, swap events. And then in the Uni V2 format, topic 1 and topic 2 is the sender and the recipient. Now this is usually the contract address that sends the transaction. So if, for example, if this is a router, which it is, then it is a router, right? But you can also interact with the contract directly, right? And this wouldn't be true. So, just by that logic, this logic does not hold at all, right? I'm not even looking at transactions where there are token transfers besides the swap transaction. So this is totally wrong, right? Another one, DYOR, so another Uni V2 swap. This person uses event logs and then filtering for the origin to address. So assuming this is like some kind of router address, right? Right, again, this is like not counting all transactions where it is not via the router, right? And this is not filtering at all for any DYOR specific pool addresses. You are filtering for the same topic, so you are potentially getting, pool addresses from this other query over here, which is not right? Yeah, I don't know what this query. I think it's totally wrong. Let's look at another one, right? Promising, looking at event logs. Looking at origin address, not really. Why is there an exclusion of transaction hash here? That means your logic doesn't hold for some reason, right? And what this is looking, and the logic here is even worse because it's convoluted one, and it's not even right? This is assuming you're taking the first two events as transfers and counting those transfers as the swaps. In the first place, there are no topics here to even filter for your transfer, right? So I don't know what to say. This is really bad quality. And in turn, I want to teach you all how to decode Uni V2 because really it's straightforward and it's forks. Before I start, there's a Uni V2 structure that you need to know, or you should know, because it's just like many other DEXs. So there is one factory address, okay, typically, that is the address to create pool addresses or pairs, right? And this pool address will consist of two tokens, right? And this same pool address would be the address that you interact with, or the router that you interacted with will interact with. And this pool address emits the sync and swap event. So whenever there is a change in liquidity, it emits sync. Whenever there is swap events, it emits both sync and swap. So really all we need to do is just look at this swap event. Yeah, pretty much that, right? So in our query, we should have two things. One is a query to look at all the pairs created by the factory address. And number two, a query to look at all the swap events from the pool addresses, right? So I believe I took this from the DYOR query, if I'm not mistaken. So let's just copy this and see. So this is what is this? Oh, this is a wrong transaction. This is a this is totally different transaction. Let's not do that. Oops. Now I'm taking the router from DYOR, and then just look at, let's say, this one here, right? This swapping from WEF to USDC, perfect. So let's get the pool address, which would be this. And this pool has two tokens, as all UniV2 pools would have, WEF and also Starbridge USDC. So WEF and USDC, right? And yeah, this is a DYOR pool address. So how do we sort of get the what's the first step? The first step is, of course, creating the factory address contract, CT. So I'm going to say with pairs created as, and I'm using the event logs table. So flag event logs. I'm gonna, for query, querying faster because of the video, I'm just gonna use this particular pool, but in actual reality, you have to use all pairs, right, to get all the volumes from DYOR pairs. So this is December, so log timestamp, December is 2024, and then transaction hash is this. Now this is how you filter when using the event logs table. First, you need the contract address. Over here, we're looking for this exactly one, where it says pair created, right? The other one is just transfer, deposit, transfer, sync, mint. Okay. You can also use mint. No, you cannot use mint because mint is for adding liquidity. So pair created, where is the topic 0? Topic 0 is here. And so topic 0 is this. Pair created event. And event logs, there are two criteria. One is contract address and one is topic 0. Without these two filters, essentially you're not filtering for anything meaningful. You're just filtering for anything, right, basically. And contract address here would be this address here. So this is the factory address. Lower, and this is my DYOR pairs factory address. Now I don't know if this is like V1, V2, right? But I'm going to use this. Now, now we have to sort of get the topics and also data, right? Decode this. First thing to know is that this Explorer already tells you all the stuff here. So you see how it says index true? Index true would mean this is in topics. So token 0 is in topics 1, and then token 1, where it's index true, is topics 2. Topic 0 is reserved for the event signature, right? And so the next available topic is topics 1, and topic 1 would be token 0. So I'm going to filter for topic 1, which is an address type, address type, and apply the usual address, which is 27 for topics, as token 0, and then apply the same thing, topic 2, as token 1. And for my data column, index, there's only 2 that are indexed, so that means there's only 2 that's in topics. The only thing that we need is the pair, the pool address. So use my handy dandy regex and get part 0, which is the first one, which should be the pair address. And like this, because this is an address type, we will apply the same address treatment. So this is pool address. That's pretty much it, right? So just based off this query, we now have the pool address And oops, okay, boolean value here, that means something is topic 0 is this. Oh, okay, there you go. So contract address equals to lower. Yeah, so now we have, you know, token 0, token 1 of this pool address, which we know is a pool address from DYOR because we use the factory address of DYOR. So that's pretty much it to get all the pools, right? Isn't that pretty simple than just using token transfers? So we have all our pools created here already. Now, obviously, if you want to do this for your actual dashboard, you would have to remove the transaction hash and also change your filter to be when the protocol actually started, right? Now, I want to see swaps from this pool address. How do I do that? Well, one is you can click on the pool address, which is this one. And then just sort of, I already have it open here, but I'm going to show it to you. So this is it, right? And just click on, let's say, token transfers, and let's find a swap. Okay, I think this one. Oh, this is. Okay, I think this is this. Let's see. We're looking for swap. Okay, sync and swap. There you go, right? So this indeed is a swap of that pool address that we just mentioned. Also, there is another swap here called super swap. Maybe they have their own pool, right? Let's just verify that. Is that true or not? It looks like an aggregator, not sure. But yeah, that's why it's important to filter based on the event, and we're filtering based on the pool address itself, right? So go back to my query over here. Call this as like swaps, swap raw as. Now, if you want to be efficient, you can use the same call, in fact, event logs, and then only pull the relevant topics. But I'm going to copy the same thing here because it should be a pretty fast query. So why not? And then change a few things. One, I am changing the date. Let's just find like a random date in March. And then topic 0 should be your swap event. So what is the swap event? The swap event is this, where it says swap, which is, by the way, shared by all contracts, UniV2 forks, right? So that's why you see every query here is looking at the same topic. And the differentiator now is then your contract address. So your contract address has to be the pool address that are created. So I have to join my swap query with the pool address. So here, let's just do join pairs contracted, pairs created. And you know what? I'm going to call this as contract address because I can just use using contract address pools created, right? So using contract address. There you go. So now I have transaction hash, your timestamp, you can have your topics, topics data, sure, okay. Okay, I think that is it. Yeah, so remember for event logs, we need contract address and topic. We have a contract address because we just join it with the pairs created, ensuring that we're only looking at pairs of DYOR. And then for swap, this is a swap event. Okay, now let's try to decode it. It's very straightforward, right? First thing we see is here it says index, so that means the topic 1 would be sender. So topic 1 sender, which means I'll just do it all here, right? So substring topic 127, and then oops. In fact, I can just copy all this. It's the same. call this as sender, and this is the to, right? Or receiver maybe. So here is sender, and then the next inline for index is to. So sender, receiver, and of course here you can have your origin, right? Your origin from address, which would be the person who initiated this transaction. So that may be the actual address that made the swap, because sender, receiver here could be the router address, right? Okay. Next, well, there's only 2 things in the index, so that means there's only 3 topics, because topic 0 is for the signature. And so the rest, where it says amount 0, amount 1 in, amount 0 in, right? All those are in data. And so we would have our data field, which is this. And yeah, we can start running, we can start pulling out the data, right? So amount 0, okay, all this is unsigned integer, which means we just apply the regular hex to int treatment. So part 0 live query.utils.udf hex to int as amount 0 in. Oh god, I can't type. Copy this 3 more times, then change this to 1, 2, 3, and then this will be amount 1 in. This is amount 1 out. This is amount 1 out. Okay. Yeah, 0 out, 1 out. There you have it. I'm gonna run this query. See what we get. See if we get any errors. If there's any errors, means I'll probably separate this join outside. I mean, join first, then we do the conversion. But looks like that succeeded. We got our amount in is so big. Is that right? Data. Yeah, it's so big. Is that right? Let's verify. So part of working with data is of course verifying, and let's see if this is true. We're looking for amount 0 in to be 238. Any 238 in the house? Squid swap, UniB3 swap. Okay, I think this is this event, but the values differ. Amount 0 in, amount. Oh, okay, I think I see what's happening. Amount 0 in and amount 1 in shouldn't be this one, so what's wrong? Let's see. Let's see if you spot it first before me. Let's look at the data. Yeah, the data shows that something is wrong, because this should be 0. Part 0. No, that doesn't matter, right? So let's see what I'm doing wrong. There should be something really obvious here. Contract address is the data is 000, which is true. So why part 0 is this? It's so weird. Let's debug by querying the first one. I mean part 0. Let's see what's up. Okay, part 0 is this, which is definitely not true because this is here. So why is... Oh, I see what's happening. I'm joining the part from here. No wonder. Okay. So let's call this as I don't know, pairs, and that should fix the issue. Yeah, so what was happening was that because I joined these two queries and I still have something called part here, this part is sort of using the pairs created part, right? And this should give us the right result. Let's see. There you go, right? Perfect. This looks way better. And let's just double check that. So amount 1 in is 670. That's it. Amount 1 in 670. Amount 0 out is 300. Okay, that's cool. Okay, so that's pretty much it, right? So we got all the raw results we want, which is amount 0 and amount 1 in, right? So we know token 1 and 0, right? Token 0 is what was it? The WEF, and then token 1 is USDC. So now it's a matter of joining everything together. So I would go ahead and also include my contract address here. So contract address as pool address, and then get my token 0 and token 1. I think that's it. I want to get it from here, right? Okay. So this is my swap raw. Now how do I get prices? I just join in the price. So you would do something like I mean, obviously I normally do left join, but I'm going to do inner join this time. So inc.price.easy prices hourly, call this P1, call this as S, and I'm joining on hour. So on the trunk S dot sorry, hour log timestamp equals to P1 dot hour. Is it called hour? Yeah, I think it's called hour. And also on token address, right? So let's see, S dot token 0 equals to P1 dot token address. And then join the same thing again. This time change it to P2. This is P2, this is token 1, this is P2. And now I can form my swap values with USD. So let's see what I need. I need all this, amount 0, amount. Now obviously if I'm using inner join, it's gonna miss out some values, but you should know how to deal with that if you're doing your dashboard. So left join, but in this case, let's just go with this. So multiply by price, divide by 10 to the power of P1 dot decimals. Copy this for here, and then copy this for here, but change this to P2 because this is token 1. And yes, okay. So let's call this as amount 0 USD as amount 1. Okay, amount 0 in USD. In USD. And then this would be out. Yeah, okay. And of course I need my transaction hash, right? My timestamp, sender, receiver, why not, right? And let's run that query, see what we get. Airline 40, which is expected amount 1 out. So amount 1 out, okay, missing comma here, that's why. And because name price, okay, so this needs to be P1 This also is P1, this is P2, and this is P2. Okay. Oh, this needs to be P2. Okay. One sec. Oh, I'm forgetting my token 0 and token 1 here. But yeah, pretty much it, right? You already have the USD values of amount in, amount out. Next steps, you can just easily do something like if amount this is more than 0, use this. If not, use this. Right, calls as amount in USD. You can do the same thing. If the amount was 0 out, is more than 0, use the amount 0 out. If not, use amount 0 in. And then this whole thing you can copy and say, if the amount 0 is more than 0, then just use token 0. Else use token 1. And this would be your token in, token out. What am I missing? Pool address. Yeah, okay. Okay, let's review, right? So we have our amount in USD. You can also have in the raw values, of course, right? You just don't multiply by price. I mean, you just have another column here called amount 0 in. We have our values in USD for the amount out. We have what token is in, what token is swapped out. Pool address, right? Who bought the token? Timestamp, transaction hash, right? All you can ask for in a base table. And yeah, that's pretty much it, right? In 64 lines of SQL. Again, UniV2 or just DEXs about UniV2 and its fork. In general, just do these two concepts: a factory address and also a factory address to get all the pools. And then when you filter for swap events, use contract address where it is the pool address. So that ensures that you're only looking at whatever protocol that you're looking at, right? You're not, let's say you're looking at DYOR, you're not taking the pool addresses of another another DEX. That's pretty much it. I hope people start using this, right? I just feel like this is backwards for the data community. And yeah, hope everyone can learn this and practice it. Thanks for watching and see you all next week. Bye.